What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today we're doing a totally sweet recipe for you. It's one of my favorite places to hit in the mall. We're going to do Cinnabon Cinnamon Rolls. These things are awesome, so let's just go and get started and jump right into this one. So to start our Cinnabon Cinnamon Rolls, I'm going ahead and making my dough. For this, I've warmed up some milk to 110 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and add my yeast. Then to that, I'm going to add my beaten eggs, my margarine, sugar, and flour. Was mixing, I had my oven heating up to 200 degrees. So what I'm going to do is, once it's up to temperature, I'm going to go ahead and shut the oven off. Then I'm going to take a damp paper towel, put it over the top of my bowl, and put this in the oven for about an hour to let that dough rise. While my dough is rising in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and make my frosting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cream cheese, my softened butter, my vanilla, just a little bit of salt, and my powdered sugar. I'm going to mix this all together. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cover this up and put it in the refrigerator until I'm ready to use it. After my dough spent about an hour in the oven, it had time to rise. What I did next is I prepared my surface with some flour, I dumped the dough on it, and I went ahead and covered it with paper towels so that way it can come to room temperature. Now I'm ready to go ahead and go to the next step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this out into a nice rectangle. Once we have that done, I'm going to take my melted butter and spread it on my dough. I'm going to take my brown sugar and cinnamon mix and spread that in. So what I did is I went ahead and I left the edges clear so that way the butter that's on there, when I roll it, will help it all stick together. So I have my 13 by 9 baking pan that I went ahead and I oiled down a little bit so nothing sticks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these into nice thick rolls. Is cover this up and let it sit out. This will allow the rolls to rise to roughly double their size. Now in the meantime, I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees. Once these are done rising, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the oven for about 20 or so minutes to let them cook up. So after 20 minutes in the oven, I went ahead and I frosted my Cinnabons. And they came out great. I mean, seriously, my pan is half devoured already, and I haven't even started filming yet. The kids just swarmed in here and grabbed everything. Look at how great these things look. But definitely, as usual, I can't just look. I gotta go ahead and dig in and give these a try. These things are awesome. You guys will definitely love these. Give them a try, and we'll see you next time.